This week marks a milestone for 13 Wham's Scott Hetsko. 10 years ago today, he received a heart transplant. Now, a decade later, he's reflecting on that life-saving surgery and what he calls his duty to spread the word about organ donation. It was 2009 when Scott Hetsko first realized something wasn't right.
38 years old, and every night I would just kind of zip up the stairs, and I almost passed out. So that night, I said, this is weird.
It would be several weeks before he learned how serious it was when he was diagnosed with cardiac sarcoidosis.
It's like a very weird disease where if it hits you in the wrong spot, you're in big trouble. And for me, it got into my lungs and heart.
In 2011, he met with Dr. Leway Chen, who leads the transplant program at UR Medicine. He learned his sarcoidosis would eventually lead to heart failure.
It can cause heart dysfunction and also electrical problems. And so he had a combination of both. And that led us to eventually need to bring him into the hospital to manage him, to keep things safe, and eventually to listing for transplant.
In June of 2015, his condition worsening, he entered the hospital.
It was very, very hard. Because you know what happened to me. I almost died twice that summer waiting. So it was a big, scary summer. But I tried to be optimistic throughout the whole thing.
On his 86th day in the hospital, he got the word they had a heart for him.
That moment is exciting, worrisome, sad, because somebody is not going to live so you can live. That's what that means. If it's a kidney, it may not mean that. But for a heart, it means someone's going, and you're going to live, or you're going to try to live. So it's a lot of mixed emotions that day.
So I think he had a good positive attitude for sure. But the wait is long, and after that much time and having medical conditions that affect you, it can be a little disheartening. So I think being able to tell him, that it's come, it's time, was very exciting.
The 4-hour surgery was a success.
All right, everybody, back to work.
I remember the first walk afterwards. I think that happened pretty quickly. It was maybe, I think I got up about 36, 40 hours after. I can't remember. It's pretty quick. And we got up and walked and cracking jokes with the staff. Remember, my family was here watching that.
Scott's donor was 26-year-old Sean McMullen, a U.S. Army scout, a wounded warrior, and a registered organ donor. Scott's built a relationship with Sean's family and each year holds a blood drive in his honor.
It truly is a great heart. Sean McMullen, thank you. I wrote his family a letter, so I'm just grateful. And I want everybody to know the importance of organ donation and what you can do to save somebody if you can't be saved.
We appreciate that he has had this opportunity for him, for his children, his family, and that's been wonderful. To top that off, that he is actually, part of the fabric of our community and actually has been a credible spokesperson for organ donation and transplantation is the icing on the cake.
Now, 10 years later, Scott hasn't gone a moment without a sense of gratitude and appreciation, not taking a single moment for granted, especially with his children, Logan, Jack, and Julia, and his wife, Jen.
I was leaving the house for this, and she was up in her office, and I didn't kiss her. And I said, I'm going up. And I said, I'm never not going to leave the house and and never not kiss you. I just can't do that. So it's being appreciative. I forgot to kiss her today.
No, you didn't. I know you better than that. So Scott was the 189th heart transplant at UR Medicine. That number has now grown to 383 as that program continues to grow. We talk about the importance of registration for organ donors. That number about 10 years ago was in the mid 30%.
Yeah.
Now it's up over 70% in terms of our region, people registering to be organ donors. Talk about how important that is to you.
That's them.
And your passion.
Yeah, well, that's them. That's you for doing that. And it is because, as I said for a long time, you don't know if you're ever going to need an organ. You just don't know. I mean, I was registered since I was a kid. So it's you doing that for us in this community, everybody together. I remember after that transplant, all the community support I got. People sending me like cash. Like, people would send me cards.
You got
of,
some
like,
weird gifts, right?
$10, and it's just like, but it was such a wonderful, because people wanted to do something for you.
Yeah.
And I want to do something for our community, and that's what I have to do as long as I am going to be here. Yeah, and it's great that I can be here to do that. I really don't know what to say. It's been 10 years. It feels like it's somebody else's story at this point in many ways, because it's been so long. But I keep working hard to stay healthy, and maybe you and I will be here in 10 more to talk about it again.
I hope so. I think we will be.
Okay.
And we do want to point out we've got all the information on how to register to be an organ donor on 13wham.com, along with this story with Scott. Scott, thank you for allowing me to share your story. I appreciate that.
You're a good pal, and he did a great job, didn't he?
Thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Chen, by the way,
Yeah,
too.
Dr. Chen is amazing.